$5 pledge for Seattle Humane Society would mean a number of things. It could mean education, it could mean low-income spay and neuter services, it could mean more rescue-saving trips across the state or even out of state to get animals from other shelters where they may have run out of time. It can also mean pet food bank food for more low-income people throughout King County. It could mean more pet training, and it could mean that you could meet your next new best friend.
This would be a way for us to say, okay, we can go the extra mile to meet the needs of people with disabilities. If someone with a disability needs, for instance, a used iPad in order to be able to communicate because they're nonverbal, knowing that we've got pledges coming, it's going to help us budget for that. It's going to help us budget for clothes, for interviews, for the $35 for someone to get their flagging certificate or their forklift certificate and actually become employed. So tools for someone to learn how to do a job, or safety for any of our safety equipment for any of our landscaping crews. There's so many ways that we could use pledge money.
A $5 pledge means two things for us. One, a $5 pledge immediately becomes $30 for VOA through our purchasing power in the Food Coalition, through working with our partners, and through our power as a nonprofit. We're able to take your $5 and stretch that out much further than if you were to come in directly and make a food donation, which is always welcome, but $5 really lets us stretch that out. Another way that pledge giving helps us, $5, is we can budget. It helps us keep the lights on, it helps us keep running, and we know that money is coming in. It helps us become sustainable, and we can report that back to you that we're using your funds to make sure we're going to be there not just next year, but for the next 10.
Do you know that $20 will pay an hour's tuition for kids on hands-on music instruction? And with your help, you can help those kids who may never put their hands on an instrument before to start learning an instrument, and help those who wish to be a professional musician to gain experience to be where they want to be.
So since this is our first year with the King County Employee Giving Program, pledging for us is something that we can use to help budget for the upcoming year. One of the things we're fundraising for right now is an x-ray machine for the shelter. And so what that means is we'll be able to tell, if we'll be able to handle the expenses and everything that goes in with that.
When we have an ongoing pledge from somebody, whether it's just $5 or whether it is $100, we know that we can count on those funds for the operation of our support to these homeless families. And every dollar counts in child care, in putting food on the table, and in helping those families move forward with rebuilding their lives.
So the $5 pledge program is a pretty incredible way for people to remain involved in the work that we do. Not only does it provide year-round support during slow times, during exciting times of the year, but it also does things that are really simple, like a $5 pledge can offer toiletries for a family moving into our shelter for the first time. A $5 pledge can help us keep our crisis line on 24 hours a day. So even though $5 seems like a small amount, it's a pretty incredible contribution that you're able to make to help support the work we do to create safe and stable families for survivors.
Recently we heard from one of our foster children who is now 23 and just graduated from a four-year university in a degree in computer science. She came to us when she was 13 out of a very abusive situation and was placed with a family that is now her forever home. This situation can be changed by just a simple $7.31 per night to help children in our programs. At a $5 donation per pay period, $120 per year, that does 16 safe nights for our kids. It can make all the difference. Every donation that we have, big or small, goes to helping provide forever homes for our children.
$5 every pay period would help answer approximately one call to our 24-hour crisis line each month. People who call the 24-hour crisis line are usually in emotional distress. They may be experiencing a mental health crisis and need immediate treatment. Or we have many people who call. We take actually over 5,000 calls a year from people who are considering suicide. And of the people who call us, about 78% actually agree to keep themselves safe and get further help after they've talked to us. So it really, your $5 donation per pay period could save someone's life.
I think one of the most important thing about being able to pledge through your charitable fund drive is that ability to give through your paycheck. That right now I couldn't write a check for $200. I would look at my balance and say that's not going to happen. But when you can give just $5 a week or $10 a week or something that's comfortable for you, you can give more over the course of the year. And whether you're giving to United Way, for Health and Human Services, or any of the other incredible charities that are available through this really significant program, you are helping those people budget. You're giving them money that they know they're going to have over the course of the year. They can leverage your money against other opportunities, and they all work together. We're all working together to make this a better place.